This is the Samsung S26 Ultra, and to say the least, it had a weird release, so much so that it's sparking a major controversy. Is it actually worthy of the flagship title for a Samsung phone, or is it just an S25.5? In this real-world test, we're going to be putting this very phone to the very limit to see if it actually lives up to a flagship title. So I guess with all that being said, welcome back to another real day in the life. We're currently starting the day with a pretty strong battery percentage, currently sitting at 89%. Now in this video, there's a lot of things I want to test out. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. In fact, in this video, I'm not only just showing you what the S26 Ultra is about, I actually might be giving this one away. Now you definitely don't want to miss out on this. So how can you enter? Drop a like on the video, leave a comment letting me know which feature you are hyped most for this new S26 Ultra. And lastly, you must be subscribed to the channel to be entered in this giveaway. If this video gets over 1,500 likes, then I'll be giving away my very own S26 Ultra. I'll be picking a winner from the comment section, so you know what this means. The power is literally in your hands. So the S26 Ultra, this is actually one of the only phones on the market that still has a quad HD plus display, like actually a QHD plus display. For example, with the likes of like Apple and Xiaomi who are still rocking full HD displays, Samsung remains one of the only flagship options that still rocks an actual real Quad HD plus display. So if there's any new faces watching this video and you're interested in seeing more real day in the life content with smartphones like, the Samsung or future iPhones, future smartphones, then make sure you hit that subscribe button. I see a lot of you guys watching the videos, but most of you are not subscribed. If you hit the subscribe, it generally goes a long way. And I mean, I hate asking, but I know sometimes a reminder doesn't hurt. But I do want to take this time to actually talk about this S26 Ultra and what comes with it. I think it's also time to kind of mention that it has a refined anti-glare display, which works really well, especially if you're using this in an outdoor situation, which is the case for most of us. A lot of the times I find myself in a position the sun is beaming on the phone and I can't really see anything. And in fact, if you put things into perspective, something like a refined anti-glare display is an actual real selling point. It's a real day-to-day value that you're going to be benefiting from, because funny enough, you might not realize it, but you actually spend a lot more time outside or in bright office spaces, so you are exposed to kind of like that glare on your screen more than you think you are. Now it's rocking a 2600 nits display, and to be fair, I wish it would have been a little bit more. I wish it kind of peaked at that 3000 mark like the iPhone 17 Pro Max does. Although I will say the S26 Ultra has one flaw. Now you might be wondering, okay, so what is this flaw? But it's actually more than just a flaw. So initially they marketed this very S26 Ultra with a 10-bit panel, and that was the information that we got. And when this released and we got our hands on it, it's what we thought it had. This is not a 10-bit panel. It's still an 8-bit panel that simulates a 10-bit panel. So basically means that it has somewhat new tech, but not exactly what we thought it was. But I think it was important to note that it's not a 10-bit panel, and for all of you nerds out there that are really into the numbers, this is something that you should probably pay attention to if you were considering buying this phone, or if ever that was one of your criteria when looking for buying the S26 Ultra. Now, I'm pretty sure by now everyone is familiar with the privacy display. It's one of the big selling points this year for the S26 Ultra. As much as I think it's a great feature and I think it's something cool for the S26 Ultra, I also think it's relatively overrated and I don't get the buzz around it. I mean, I think it's cool. It works fine. It actually works really good on the S26 Ultra. As you can see here, I'm gonna put it on and there you go now. If you put the phone to the side, you can't even see my screen anymore. And don't get me wrong, I do think that the privacy display is a cool feature and rather a nice feature for a brand new phone like this. But is it maybe the most marketable feature? I don't know, maybe with the fact that also it lacks a true 10-bit panel. I'm kind of thinking to myself, why doesn't the S26 Ultra have a 10-bit panel? Because I'm sure Samsung can do it. So what happened there? But I will say one thing. Every time a new Samsung comes out, whether it's the S25, S24, you can always get the brand new phone and save cash. I bought my unit brand new. As a matter of fact, it was pre-order and I already saved $200 on the full price of this. It wasn't $18.99 like it's priced here in Canada. I actually paid $16.99 for this, so that's always great. You can already save money and get it kind of on sale, which is something you will never see with Apple. Now, albeit I know I've said some honest opinions, but overall the S26 Ultra is a great value phone, specifically if you maybe have a trade-in like an older S24 or maybe an S23, you'll get some real value and you'll get a good price out of it. I also am a firm believer that the camera quality has actually increased significantly, and we'll get into that later in the video. But overall, I do believe that this year's S26 Ultra is more on the filler side of things. It's kind of like completing, adding a little bit, but they're still working on something, and I do believe that in the next 2 generations, we're going to see some real improvements and some real change. So we're starting off the morning pretty strong. It's around 10:30 a.m. So we're at this Japanese pancake spot. It's called Fua Fua, and this is some footage that I got whilst we were waiting for the food. You can actually see them making the food, which is pretty cool. We ordered some coffees, and they have an automated system, so when the food is ready, they'll bring it to you. But look at how fluffy these pancakes look. It looks absolutely insane. So I just wanted to share that with you. But all this footage you are seeing here is directly from the S26 Ultra. And video quality wise, it's not that great. It looks a little bit flat. There's missing a lot of that sharpness and the contrast, and the video just looks a little bit like it's missing some color or a little bit of spice. This is actually on a ×10 zoom, so you're understanding of what's going on in the picture, but it doesn't look that crisp. Now, photos, this is definitely a strong suit of the S26 Ultra. You're gonna get some really cool photos, and here I'm definitely testing out the lenses. As you see, the colors are more vibrant. There's a lot more sharpness. There's a lot more contrast. Everything seems to sit a lot better in the photos, much more than in the video. This again is on the ×10. We were sitting pretty far, actually on a second floor. Overall, picture wise, it's definitely solid. There's still some work to be done on videos. Damn. Jeez.
Oh, they're so fucking.
Cheers. It's like eating a cloud.
You have ice cream too?
Yeah, they just knew.
That's great.
Alright, yo, I'm gonna hook my boy up. Oh yeah. Now, whilst I do really like the S26 Ultra, don't get me wrong, I love the color and I love the new design, I really do think that the aluminum frame, in contrast to a titanium frame, is actually a downgrade. Now, some of you might agree or disagree. Given that it has an aluminum frame this time around, it's actually more prone to scratches, damage, and overall color fading. So given the fact that you've probably spent a lot of money on this phone and you want to prevent any of those damages, I recommend using a case like the MacBack Elite to protect it from any kind of damage. Now, this right here is the MacBack Elite case. It is a very popular model that they have. It comes back every year for every new model. You'll find it for the S25, 4, 3 Ultra, and you'll find it for all the latest iPhone releases as well. Now, I think it's safe to say that at this very time and point, MacBack has established themselves as an elite case maker. This one does not only fit really well on the S26 Ultra, it also provides great drop protection on all 4 corners of the phone. So if ever you were to drop it, well, you can rest assured. It also has a raised edge that prevents any scratches on the lens, given the fact that it now has kind of like a camera plateau design, since the lenses are actually elevated from the surface of the back end. It's also feature packed. You do have a built-in pop socket at the back that you can use, which is actually kind of great. I actually find myself using this rather on larger phones. So for example, the S26 Ultra, it has this pinky pillow, which not only serves as an extra layer of comfort, but it actually protects the USB-C port from any water damage. And potentially one of my favorite features is this built-in super subtle kickstand at the back that can be used vertically and horizontally, so you can consume media or basically just scroll on your favorite social media apps. The case itself is rather on the more minimalist side, but if you want to make it a little bit more personalized, add some color to it, then you definitely can. It has an array of options that you can swap out. For example, on the sides, if you want to have custom colors, you can even change the pop socket color, and it has even custom colored buttons that you can adjust to really make it your own. And actually, it's safe to say that it supports pretty much any magnetic accessory. So for example, if you want to add a wallet to the back of your phone, you absolutely can. In fact, the magnet on the case is even stronger than the magnet on the actual S26 Ultra. So this thing is not going anywhere. Now, if you're interested in this case, I'll have it linked in the description down below. MacBack is a recurrent sponsor of the channel and is a trusted sponsor of the channel, which is very important because they provide quality products, because sometimes it can be hard to find a good case, considering that some of them can be expensive. This one is not only great and provides value, but it's also affordable. So honestly, you're getting your money's worth in every sense of the word. Whoa.
So a while ago, we got these things that we have in Montreal called the trompe-l'œil. I don't know if you can see them. I don't want them to fall.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, wait, let me just do it the old-fashioned way, right? So this is what we got.
This one is lemon, and then this one is mango.
It's very green for a lime, but
I know, right?
for a lemon, sorry. It says lemon, but it looks like a lime. I'm gonna try. I like lemon, man. So me, I need to try
No, we'll try.
le citron, quoi. Oh yeah, look at that.
Hopefully, we can get a.
Oh yeah, buddy. When I met you in the summer. Dun, 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 dun. Oh.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay, now that.
We got. What was I gonna say?
I guess you wanted to talk about the interior of it.
No.
Good crunch, good crunch.
Mmm.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the interior on this one.
So much better than that rinky-dink place.
Oh yeah. All right, let's try this stuff out. Oh yeah, not this.
That's really good. It is crazy expensive,
But it's worth it.
but if you want to treat yourself and you can, you should.
You absolutely should.
It's from Mon Secret Gourmand.
Mon Secret Gourmand. Stuck in traffic. Okay, so currently in the middle of the street because, you know, that's how we roll. But we just took a few pictures for the backpack that I'm currently wearing, and if you guys are interested, I'll have it listed below. But I'm behind on content. I just have to make some videos for this brand and stuff like that. But yeah, so now we're gonna do an outfit change, and then we're gonna get into more pictures, and hopefully we'll keep you guys posted. We'll try and take some with the new Samsung as well, so you guys can have a look at the quality of the camera. All right, guys. So here's a preview of the photo shoot. Just gonna show you guys. Got a few pics. Some random guy actually on the street just came up to me and was like, yo, you need some shades for the photos. But this is what it looks like. Got some nice pics here. They obviously need to be color graded, but it still looks great for the most part. And then
That was nice too.
that's a pretty cool picture too. And a cheeky preview at the thumbnail. And you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, that's what's up. That's some nice.
No, it's like switching from volume.
It's okay. Go, yeah, leave it like somewhere in the middle. Okay, now press the middle. Good.
Anyways, you get the gist
So anyway,
of
you
it.
get the point.
Freezing.
Yeah.
Glasses
Yo,
off.
my hands are freezing at the moment. But yeah, currently it's about to be like what, 4 p.m. It's probably already past. Yeah, it's 4:20. 4:20 blaze it, mate. So yeah, now we're gonna probably get some food and photo. All in a day's work. You know what I say? All in a day's work. You just do your job, do your
Teamwork
stuff.
makes the dream
Exactly.
work.
We got my photographic here. Easy money. Okay. So current time frame update with the Samsung S26 Ultra. It is currently 6:37 p.m. I'm actually about to go home and kind of like relax for the evening. It's gonna be more of a chill, stay in kind of night. I actually want to get some performance. I actually want to push the phone and get some performance out of it. And yeah, you guys can get a better look at how well the S26 Ultra actually performs. Okay, so I got back home and I decided to go for a walk. And on this walk, I told myself, you know what, I'm going to take some pictures. I'm trying to test the camera out a little bit more extensively. I got some really cool photos. Honestly, I was really impressed by the new sensor, especially with the new aperture of 1.4. You can really get some nice pictures, and it becomes a really smooth process between zooming in and out. Specifically in this case, this is a ×2. Now we're at ×3 if I'm not mistaken, and then this next shot here we're at ×5. It's great. You're holding a lot of clarity, detail, contrast. It's all really good. This next series is actually really cool. I love the detail in this one. As I progressively zoom in to this tree, it just progressively gets better, and somehow it's just holding so much clarity. It genuinely looks so good, specifically when you get to these points here where it's like at ×10, 10 times 20 even. I was sitting relatively far from the tree, zoomed in, and I fully let the Samsung do its job, took the pictures, and I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised, because we got some crazy good results. It's sharp, it's clear, you can definitely make out what is on the photos, and I was really impressed by it. And I gotta say that in terms of like photography and videography, you're gonna get some really nice results. Now, all in all, I will say that for the remainder of this video, at this time and point, I came back from the walk. It was about 8 p.m. and I kind of didn't record the rest of my evening. I was pretty tired, and to be fair, there was an issue with my camera and my SD card, so I had a bit of a hard time. I tried to fix it. I basically spent all night trying to fix that, and by the time I realized that I needed to record more for the video, it was basically already like 10:30 p.m. So overall, I do want to give kind of like my final thoughts on the S26 Ultra as I try to close this day in the life. Now, when it comes to the battery life, it's a little bit hard to tell specifically when you get the phone at first. It's just fresh, you know, it works optimally and it's gonna have the best performance. I did have about 5 to 6 hours of on-screen time, so that was real day usage, multitasking, multiple apps, whether that was some music, Google Maps, and things of that nature, all at the same time or all individually. Decent battery life. I mean, most of the average consumer will spend 5 to 6 hours. I was most pleasantly surprised and most impressed by the camera. I think it's had some good improvements. It definitely shows where they put some attention to fine tuning the sensors, and the new 1.4 aperture is also great. Lets more light in, therefore allowing for better and more sharp pictures. I didn't necessarily spend much time in this video talking about the privacy display. I don't think it's that much of a selling point. It's cool, yes, it's great. It works really well, and I think it's awesome. I mean, whoever's getting this phone and they're looking forward to that feature, it's reliable, it works consistently, and you're gonna get the value out of it. I personally just find that it wasn't exactly my cup of tea, nor was it something that I was specifically looking forward to or just kind of holding on to as a main selling point. I will give this new S26 Ultra its credit for the better anti-glare display. It works really well, and I'm kind of happy about that. And all in all, it still remains a flagship Ultra phone, so you're gonna get all the premium features, best performance, best camera, and all of that stuff. We'll have to wait and see how they progress with the lineup. S27 Ultra should be coming out next year, and I'm waiting to see if they're going to have a major revamp to the lineup like the iPhone 17 Pro Max had. With all that being said, I really do hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please go ahead and leave a like, make sure you subscribe. It really helps out the channel, and your support goes a long way. I do want to give another big thank you to Macback for making this video possible. I will catch you guys very shortly on another episode, and I promise on the next day in the life I will finish and conclude the video properly. I'll have more footage, and on that note, I'm going to leave you guys to it. I'll see you on the next one, and as always, I wish you the best of luck in everything you do. Deuces.